Yeah. Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Just waiting for a few people to come in. Won't be staying long tonight. This is an impromptu live, never expected it, didn't plan it. But you know how we do it over here at YT, we always just have some fun, right? So we are live, and tonight, we're only going to be spending about 10 minutes or so. We're not spending a long time on a live here, but it's a Q&A. So just wait for the persons to pop in, and once you pop in, then we will just go ahead and answer the questions that you pose to us on JSAs. And you know it go already. We aim to please. All right, we aim to please. So no problem, no problem. We're waiting for people to really roll through. All right, but yeah, a bit about JSAs. We have been doing YouTube for um, somewhat over a year or so now, a little bit over a year. Not a long time, but we're still going through the growing pains, and we're growing as we develop. You know the thing go. We have to put an interest in what we are doing and get everybody to be interested in what we are doing. Presenting good content, putting it before people, and just having a wonderful time as we grow together on this platform. It's not about what I like. It is not necessarily because I am just entertaining for entertaining sake, because I am trying to please myself. What it is for everybody who would like to really have something that they can go back to. I was speaking to a friend of mine on his live not long ago, and he was saying YouTube is the people's TV. And I totally agree with this statement, because YouTube is definitely the people's TV. People now go to YouTube more than they go to traditional sources of for news and so on. So I definitely can agree with him on that matter. All right, so we're still waiting for a few persons to roll in, and after this 10 minutes live, we're gonna jump right over to um, we're gonna try to jump over to simple things for a little bit and show her some love on her live as well. So just bear with us for that period of time. We'll jump over and we just have a wonderful time waiting for persons to pass through. All right, so we have one person in the live. We have one person in the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're not seeing yet who this person is. Michael, welcome, Michael. Hey, what's up, JB Natural? Good to have you over here as well. So as I was saying before, JB Natural, this is a quick live. We're not really staying a long time. It is basically a Q&A. So you have the opportunity now to just present your questions to JC. So we're going to answer them straight on the live. As long as it's something that I can answer that will not mess up things, we're definitely going to go ahead and answer them on the live. So welcome once again, and you are more than welcome to present your questions, Q&A, anything you'd like to know about Jay says, about Jay, we definitely can answer them as we progress. All right. So I'm here for your questions tonight. Once again, welcome, 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 Michael. I might just go ahead and just drop the link real quick too, even though it's a Q&A. All right, good question, JB. I've been a Christian for many, many donkey years, whole heap of years, JB Natural. Like, I got baptized in 1996, older than a lot of people who come on YouTube. That's long before YouTube was even born. But the thing about it is this, as with many people who get saved, it has been a rocky journey. It never always perfect. We buck with two every now and again, but I was able to brush off and get serious at one point and say, all right, we'll just do this thing for real. All right. So the link is right there. Link is right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and and pin the link as well, if you don't mind me doing so. Yeah, next question. You said, so you host events. Your voice is fit for a mic. As a matter of fact, yes, I am actually what they call a professional MC. So I have done MC work for, I've been doing MC work for about, what, 6, 7, about 8 years now. About 8 years now, I've been a professional MC. But a corporate MC, I've been doing that for about 4 years. Yeah. I've not been doing much since 2020, 2019, 2020. But yeah, man. All right. So two questions in one. Are you married and any kids? At present, no, I'm not married. Any kids? Yes, I have one son. I was married before, but I'm divorced. I hope I answered your question, JB. Keep the questions coming, man, guys. I really appreciate them. Keep them coming. It's all about getting to know JCs, so we're keeping it real. As I said, once the questions can be answered on live here, we'll answer them. If not, I'll refer you to my Instagram. And for the persons who want to reach out to JCs, the Instagram is at sign at J underscore says 876. So that's at J underscore 876. J underscore says 876. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drop that in the comment section as well. All right. Daddy, so yes, you hear my son in the background. I do have a child, and my child is a son. Daddy, yeah. Say hello to everybody. The what? Now, who's the Nazi? Where are? For the persons who have never seen CJ, this is CJ from the videos, especially the last video at Fish Cove. That's his place. He loves to go to loves to go to Fish Cove. Hey, stop me alone. All right, I'll leave you alone. All right, go to grandma. Go to grandma. Go to grandma. All right, so yeah, guys. You can go ahead and continue the questions. We're still here for the questions. Michael is saying big son, J big son. Yeah, man. Big boy, 3 years old now. And as a matter of fact, when you hear him reasoning at 3 years old, you'd be so surprised that he's able to reason at such level of intelligence. The boy shocked me sometimes too. All right, so we have another person just joined the live as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live chat. We're not going to stay very long. We're just having a little fun and, getting an opportunity to really know JCs. All the questions that you might have had, you are able to ask the questions live in front of me right now. And I'll answer them on the spot. As long as I can afford to, I'll answer. All right, so the link is pinned. We have 4 persons on the chat right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As I said before, we're not going to stay very long. Also, JC's merch is now available, guys. So if you're interested in acquiring merch is available. We also have the masks to go with these shirts. So if you are interested, you can lock down one of these shirts as well. We don't mind. We have it there. And if you want it, we've got it. So go ahead, guys. Questions. Keep the comments lively. Ask your questions and Jay will answer on the spot. As I said, we're not going to spend a long time on this live right now. All right. All right, so we see some more questions popping up. We have 6 persons on the live. Welcome, 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 welcome. Really appreciate you guys. Remember to like the live as soon as you come in. If you have not yet connected with Jay Says, find one of my short videos and you can just watch that video to the end, and then you can go ahead and connect with the team, with the J Squad. So JB Natural is asking in the comment section. She says, uh, what's your favorite thing to do? JB Natural, my favorite thing to do is sing. I love music, JB Natural. It's either singing or cooking. You understand? And that's what I do on my channel. I cook, but I kind of don't put a lot of the singing on the channel, on the JC's channel. If you really want to see the singing, you have to go over to um, J Jones 876. That's the singing channel where some of my music is. Haven't put up any new music in the past year, but that's where my music is. Hey, welcome, kids. Welcome, 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 welcome. She says, as long as you can afford to, is there a cost? Yeah, man, there is a cost. But for cost information, we can connect on Instagram. Once again, the Instagram is at J_says876. The kid says, sing one song, let me hear. All right. Never would have made it. Never would have made it without you. So yeah, man, JC is actually sing. Yeah, man, big up, kids. Big up, big up, big up. Welcome, 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 Tasha P. Welcome. Tasha says, what is your favorite thing to do with your significant other? Talk. Talk, 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 talk. Spend time, spend time, spend time. Let me see. When it's about a significant other, Tasha P, it's all about just, I believe in going out and going out not have to be no big fancy place. Um, just maybe even get a blanket and spread on get a blanket and spread in a park or something and just sit down and chill. Like it's a simple little things. I mean nothing big. Just some simple little hanging out and maybe going to dinner if there's a possibility to go to dinner. Like just any little thing. I like natural stuff. So even to grab some food and just go watch the ocean and laugh and talk. Right. So yeah, I do some little things there, them simple little things there. All right, so there's another question that is up top. All right, so JB Natural is asking how much for the mask. It depends on how much words you're gonna put on there, but usually masks start at $500 per. Hey, the kids go on, JB Natural is saying in the chat, no. Atasha asked that question. Yes, Atasha asked it. Welcome to the 10,000 persons who are on the live, 10 million. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Dav, Wagwan. I see you popping in, Dav. Welcome as well. Promise that I wasn't going to stay very long tonight. We just a whole of vibes and just, do a nice live Q&A, guys. So you get an opportunity to put JC's in the hot seat for just a few moments. I spend some time with you. Guys, please keep it clean. And not just keep it clean, but guys, don't put me on a spot where we have a boss sweat and can't answer the questions. So, be nice. Be nice. So the comment section is open, guys. You can ask me the questions. I'm here to answer your questions. Dav, you have any question? I'm kind of afraid that the kids touch when she asks because wanna scare me. You want Tasha and JB Natural seem to have some questions where make people sweat. Please don't ask none of them make people sweat questions. Guys, I really love you guys. I always love the family. It's always a wonderful time to really spend time with you guys. This live is not like the Thursday night live where we are more on a serious, getting to the point kind of vibe. It's a let down your hair kind of vibe tonight. So yeah, I let down the ear when I really have tonight. Yeah. So yeah, guys, you can go ahead and ask. And thank you, Tasha, for the vote of confidence. When you said that I don't need to be afraid. Dating. I know somebody that ask a question there. You know. Well, dating is a very broad, very broad thing. Yes, I'm dating some mosquitoes right now. But anyway, on a serious note, let me answer the question. Of course, I have met somebody and we're working on it and we're waiting on God. So I could say what happened. Nah, disclose too much information out there. Me nah discuss no disclose no for something. Me have something, I have my eye somewhere. And me I watch God. Fair enough answer, I believe. Me I watch what God I do. Right? In due time, if I saw it figure and everything good and whatever, me know God I go allow it to come out. So in that time, God will reveal when to reveal. The kid says, you don't have no here, fill it down unless somebody else here. You're right. You are so right. Welcome to the 9 million people who are here with us. Always a pleasure having you guys over. All right. Q&A, guys. The kids have me laughing. Guys, the intro, everybody intro. The the link is also pinned, so you know the thing already. um, all right, so the kids ask the question, how many persons you're dating? The kids at present going on a date is virtually impossible right now for you to go anywhere, so you have to just easy yourself. But yeah, skydiving. I'm not certain I would do skydiving. It takes too much risk, but you never know what the future holds. Maybe one day I'm brave enough and somebody probably push me out of the plane and I'll probably jump with an expert who knows what they're doing. Me not say yes, me not say no, because I consider myself as an adventurous person. So if I skydiving, maybe one day, Tasha. Maybe one day, but me not really see me doing that now. Go ahead. Question, Q&A. Tasha Palmer, would you do skydiving? Let me just ask you, even though my Q&A, would you do skydiving? The kids. Also, would you do skydiving? And as Mr. Minas stay along over here tonight, we just spend a little time. But I already have the equipment set up because I was supporting Elite Jamaica who reached 100,000 today. So I actually just show some support over Theme Place. And I said to myself, since me already set up, might as well me just go ahead and just run a little live. All right. So Tasha asked a very important question. She said, would you want more kids other than your son? Of course, Tasha. I would definitely want at least two more. Yeah, man. Would I definitely want at least two more kids. The kids are come upstairs as
Hello, good
well.
night.
Good night, kids. Yeah, man. Hey,
So,
Tasha answered.
you
Hold
said
on, the
that
man.
you are
Tasha answered the
dating.
question. Tasha said, "Wait, the kids." Tasha answered the question and said, "Do you?" She said she would do skydiving. Um, or she said, "I wouldn't do skydiving. She would have did afraid." I understand that. Up life, welcome now. Big up yourself, up life. Good night. Yes, the kids, you were saying?
Yes, so you said that you are dating. What type of
Why
females
you
are
go back
you
to
interested in?
the kids? Why you go back to the whole
May I
dating
come put you
question?
on the spot? Answer the question then.
I
Right
don't,
on the spot, may I put you?
the first thing she have to have a good value system. she has to have a good value system. Let me answer your question. First of
Rightly
all, she
so.
have to have a good value system. I know any body cross this your border. Yeah. I've been through experiences when I experience the good, the bad, and the wicked. I'm not interested to do the wicked something again. So we have to do some
Mm-hmm.
serious evaluation to the type of person will really get cross the border.
Yeah,
Because
but
my
then
last
can deceive
experience,
you too. So how
one,
you're gonna know if them wicked or not?
do your homework. If you do your homework, and how you do your homework, have an opportunity to check out the person. As my mother said last night, fall with one
Background
eye
check on
open.
team.
Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
fall with one eye open. And I think it was I think it was Jesus' daughter who said it last night. She said something very important. I was trying to remember the statement that she made. Me don't remember now. Me don't make reference to it. But me don't remember. But Jesus said it. But she said something very important on the live last night. All right. Welcome,
Mm-hmm.
welcome again, Connect Law. Welcome DNA out and about. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. It's a kind of hot seat vibe. DNA. But we not stay long. None at all. We not stay long because this is a hot seat and we start sweat already. I'm above
Stop
sweat.
emphasize on the not staying long. Answer the questions that will be thrown to you. Okay?
I
Yeah.
hear you, man. All right. So back to the other part of your question. Now you said what kind of ladies that I normally go for. Christian values have to up there because I'm a Christian. I'm not go compromise that
Mm-hmm.
position there. So my Christian values them have to turn up, them have to nice, them have to dead us up in regards to that. Them have to love Jesus even more than how they love me. Because if she can love Jesus from a solid perspective, then guess
Okay.
what? Loving me now gonna be a difficult thing. All right. Now the next
Mm-hmm.
quality that she also has to have, the next quality that she also has to have is that she not supposed to be somebody when me have to teach her everything. You understand? It's supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
a dual or a mutual thing where I'm learning from her and she'll learn from me. It can't be a case where me have to do
Awesome.
everything and me have to teach you everything and me have to hold your hand and walk with you. You understand? It's about learning
Mm.
and learning from you, vice versa. Also, somebody who not too vulgar, me not like vulgar. I don't like vulgar. Like it's a big turn
Okay.
off that for me. I don't like vulgar. I like humble. I like people who nice, warm, humble, polite is a very important
Mm.
thing to me as well. You understand?
So would you be
I
with
like
someone who is of a lower status than
Yeah.
you?
of course. Lower status as in what?
Daddy,
Because
where are you?
As in
lower status
education, occupation, you know?
all right. Education wise. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no, but I would prefer somebody who has very good reasoning ability. Because
Okay.
education and intelligence are two different something, you know. No people don't know
Yeah,
that.
man. Mm-hmm.
Education and intelligence are two different something. Now, for me, education and where you go to school for intelligence is a higher level of reasoning. And reasoning come with me speaking and you understanding. You understand? So once you have
Yeah.
somebody who can reason well, that is good and healthy for a good relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, 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 Sasha. I see you in the chat. Welcome as well. Welcome, Jesus' daughter. Blessed love, sweet girl. Blessed love, blessed love. Happy to have you guys over here on this live. Nah, the kids say me not say we not stay long, so me not say it. But make you rest this up. Next question. Just to backtrack. Hello, kids, are there same way?
Yeah, me there. Hold on.
Just to, just to backtrack. Tasha asked if I would do skydiving, and I said before that I don't know if I would do it. I don't know what the future holds. Um, but not right now. I'm not sure about right now. She asked if I would want more kids. Of course, I would want more kids, possibly two if I can. And some other good questions there in the chat as well. You guys can just follow the chats and
Yeah,
you
man.
will see. Now, Dav asked me a key question. She said, would you, listen, my question is, what motivated you to become a YouTuber? Good question, Dav. Now, for me, I believe that I have a wealth of experience. Sorry. I believe that I have a whole lot of experience, and one day I just sat down and I just thought that why not just share this experience, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
for me, starting out YouTube was not a case of me coming in and saying, "Oh, I want to have a whole heap of money and YouTube pay well." And no, that was not my motivation. I came on YouTube because I want to help people, and not just to help people, but to share what I know because I feel like I have a wealth of knowledge. So you know, it's just me sharing and lending of myself, and I believe YouTube was a very good forum for me to do exactly that. So I guess I answered your question, Dav. I hope I answered it well enough.
Okay, I
Also, thank you
see.
again, Tasha, for moderating. Thank you so much for welcoming the guests. I appreciate you doing that. Also, thank you, Michael, for doing that as well. Yeah, guys, go ahead and shoot me your questions.
So, I don't want to be too. All right, let me just go ahead and ask. Um, where do you see yourself like the next 5 years as it relates to your YouTube journey?
All right, where I see myself for the next 5 years. Monetized, first of all. Monetized,
Mm-hmm.
successful business wise in regards to being able to push my business. Would have released also my first book by 5 years, and also being successful financially. Remember now, it's not about the finance that I'm getting out of it, but it is about the people that I'm able to help. And in doing so, I believe that it will bring back some level of returns where I can at least breathe a sigh of relief with regarding financial independence. So my primary goal for the next 5 years is to just keep putting out great content and even getting better at the content that I put out so that it becomes relatable and people are able to relate and enjoy whatever I have to offer as a YouTuber. So it's just hard work for the next 5 years in regards to building this brand, the JSA's brand.
Okay, sounds like you have a great plan. So I hear you say that
You kind of you're breaking up a little. We're not hearing you well.
you want to. Can you hear
Kids,
me
we're not hearing
now?
you Christian clearly. Go ahead, let's hear it. Let's see if we can hear you better.
Hello?
Yes, we're hearing you.
Yes, I'm saying that I hear you say that you want to start your book. So what is this book about?
All right. The book is basically somewhat of a biography, first of all, and
Mm-hmm.
just a walk from the past 10 years until now. Because for the persons who know me personally, you know that the past 10 years have been one of the roughest times of my life. There are so many things that have happened to me and to me basically since the past 5 years, and nothing short of crazy. The normal average
Okay,
man can
so
deal with it. So is telling my story. Go ahead, I'm listening.
documenting your story. So, at
Basically,
some point it might, yes, at some point it might can, help them to think otherwise of their situation that they might
yes,
have
man.
gone through,
Yes, man.
and there's hope for moving forward.
Certainly, the key idea behind the story, the book, is to help people to understand that look, whatever you're going through now, somebody has gone through it. Or I
Yeah.
don't want it to feel as if somebody is going through it. Somebody has gone through it, meaning I actually came out on the other side. So once you read that book, you should come away from that book feeling motivated and encouraged.
Yeah,
And
and
and, and
what
um,
we can
one other thought
go
about
ahead.
that as well. The book is basically geared towards struggling men who go through um, issues with work, issues at the workplace, people, how people are, and also it touches a major part of that book touches our marriage life because I'm a divorcee, as I said before. It touches marriage life, the hiccups of marriage life, good treatment, bad treatment. It touches all of that. But primarily, that book will be focused on the negative things that have happened to Jay and how Jay come out on the other side. Thank you for the 2 million people who are watching right now. We appreciate you for being here as well. We are happy that you passed through. Remember, like up the live, guys. Like it up, like it up, like it up. And if you have not yet connected with Jay Says, you need to watch one of my shorter videos and do so. All right? Road to 1,000,
Mhm.
guys. And we're really interested and serious about getting to the 1,000 by the end of July, August. Thank you for 3 million persons on the live right now. Welcome. Remember to like the live as soon as you come in. The kids, go on again now. Ask more questions. Guys, tonight the person who just came here, it's like a hot seat kind of vibe. It's a Q&A. So I call this one the Q&A 2.0 because I did a Q&A before. So this is now an opportunity for you guys to really get to know JSAs. Up in my business.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, let me touch on the other side because um you are a Christian, and sometimes as Christian living single, it is hard with the temptation of seeing a nice sexy
Yeah.
woman out there, and all these temptation that may come. How do you help to stay grounded and not to stray from what you believe in?
The kids, I want the toughest thing. Me no business about nobody who want to talk and go on like saying easy. It's not easy. Easy, easy. 120 million times, it's hard. You understand? But you have to
Mhm.
just tell yourself, say, yo, this year I work with, and that's what you're going to do. It comes down to your personal choices. Not easy
Yeah.
choices, but it comes down to your personal choices. And you have to make sure that the personal choices will benefit you positively in the future. No, me now tell you the kids say, book your two every now and again. I'm not gonna say that.
Mhm.
That I would be a
Mhm.
hypocrite if I don't say that. If I say that, you're going to book your toe. Nobody, there's no such thing as a perfect man on here. But the thing about it is this though. If you book your toe and you drop the kids, what you do? And
You
get
have
up.
a brush off and get up back again.
Brush off yourself and get up. You understand? And you ain't got to go all a reasoning and you talk to God about it. And yeah, you know? But a lot of
Yeah.
people, a lot of people, them take one of them something here, the kids, and then beat you with it. You know what it is? Then take one of them here, the kids, and then
Yeah,
beat you with it.
man. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Then beat you with it 24/7. And
Yeah,
then tell
not
you, say,
only that.
you're wicked, wickedness, and then tell you all sorts of things. But the truth about it is this: how are you encouraging the person? How you help the person to get up?
Exactly.
How are you helping the person to brush off? You're not encouraging them. You're not being a positive support in any way or a form. You understand? You're not help them. You actually
Yeah.
kill the person. And one of the worst things you could ever do is actually kill somebody who actually have purpose. Because of course they won't make mistakes. Of course they won't buck them too. But what you have to do? What you
Mhm.
have to do? You kill them and you make them feel like at the end of the world is because they've made an error. And oh, you cannot come back
Yeah.
from this. You're no longer Christian and God don't like this and God don't like that. That time me and God done all the reasoning and talk about the little issue. And God tell me, all right, my child, I forgive you. Just ease yourself. You understand? But we know as man, it's as if we can't let it go. We hold on to it and we're like, yes, kick him out of church. In go dirty up himself, kick him out of church. And trust me, it just feel like saying that make no sense. We ridicule and we criticize and we kill one another so many times, guys. Funny. Any other questions?
That's so true.
Let me fix my light. My place I get dark.
And mhm. And that's a lot of thing young people face in the church because and this is also discouraging to them because as soon as you slip, they are so ready to chastise you and say, "Oh, you're doing this and you're doing that." You know which part is the worst? The ones that were
Yeah.
criticizing you, judging you, and
If
all
you
of
know,
that, they're the same one doing it behind the scene. The only
if
difference
you ever
is
know
that
them file,
yours, huh?
me say if you ever know them file, if you ever
Yeah,
read out
the
them
only
file,
the only difference is that yours is in the light, but theirs are
exactly.
behind the scene. But the great thing is that you can't hide from man, but you can't hide from God because Him know
True,
everything. And everything will
true,
come to light one of these days, you know? So people in the chat no run up
true.
with the questions them wanna want to ask JC man,
Come on,
what
ask the
happened?
question. Ask the
Run on the
questions.
question. Run on the questions.
Well, nobody not ask some more questions. I guess everything that I've said is good enough. So I can close the live now. You can close up the live because nobody else want to know nothing. So you can call it a night. Anybody else want to ask anything? Michael, would you like to ask anything? Um, Sasha, any questions? All right, so there's a new question that just came in. All right, I was about 15 or 16, about 16 years old, Tasha. I it was I'm not sure about the maths, but I think it wasn't. I'm certain it was 1996, September the 2nd, 1996. All right, so long time from high school days to the point where I was going into 10th grade, I think, in high school, and the September morning when I went to school, because school started the 6th, and I got baptized on the 2nd. And trust me, it was a rough time because all of my friends from high school who know me as this big star athlete, where when track and field training, me not train in a shirt because no one the abs then show and all of that something there. Yes, me not have no abs now. But it was a fun time. And they know me as that guy. And then me come to school now Monday morning, September morning, I come tell us me a Christian. My friend they laugh off of me. They ask me crazy. They laugh off of me. The little girl when me did like look for me and cut her eye off of me the morning. That was it. But I just saw things set. Me did have to make a transition for myself because I found something that I never had before. So now watch no face. Me just did that to me. And to God be the glory. Although me buck me toe over the years, I'm still here. I could have been able to bandage up the toe and still survive to 2021. So, you know. All right, Tasha asks another question. Says, "How old was your ex?" They say, "How did you and how did was your experience to transition?" But me
I
kind of
think she's
understand where you're
asking, how was your experience transitioning into the Christian world?
never easy, never easy. For the first couple of months, it was good, but then it was good, but then you still wanted to do your own thing, and it not work the way. So I had to understand how it worked. You understand? And I had to learn from my couple of book tours. Yeah, you get what I mean? I have to learn from a couple of times I'm about my tour. And
Yeah.
I always encourage people, especially young Christians, have somebody senior than you who really understand young people. All right? That way you'll be able to to go to them and share whatever you're going through so that they can actually help you to become a better person at what you're doing. Welcome Mama Handprint. Welcome Mama's Handprint. Really, really appreciate you stopping by. All right. Give me a second, guys. Yes, Mama, welcome. Tonight's live is all about a Q&A with Jay. You get an opportunity now to ask whatever questions you'd like to ask. All right? Waiting for more questions. Waiting for more questions, guys. All right, we're up to 4 million people. Still waiting for some more questions. Appreciated, appreciated. Thank you, Michael, for keeping the traffic going inside the chat. Carla D, welcome. Welcome. Really appreciate you stopping by, Carla. Carla, tonight is a Q&A. You get an opportunity to ask JC's whatever questions you'd like to be answered. Somewhat like an hot seat kind of vibe, like a hot seat kind of vibe, but we're keeping it mature and responsible at the same time. So you can go ahead and throw in your questions that you'd like to ask JC's. Whether it be questions about my YouTube journey or my Christian walk or life in person, you can ask, just as long as it is YouTube friendly. Hi Zai, how you doing? Welcome. Zai say, oh, I haven't. Oh, come. Oh, you having Q&A and don't inform me. Zai, I never plan it. You remember I was next door to over by Elite Jamaica a while ago. So since I had all the equipment set up, I just said, all right, you know what? Let me just do a quick Q&A and keep the vibe running. So Zai, welcome. And now you are informed. You can go ahead and shoot your questions to JC's, and I'll be more than happy to answer. More than happy to answer your questions. I mean, know Zai always come with some type of vibe, so guys, look out, because Zai come good, Whenever she asks fair question, and the question is strong. Yes, Mama's handprint. We had answered that question before, but I will answer it again. Since 1996. Since 1996, Mama. As I was saying to everybody as well in the chat, it wasn't easy. It's not an easy journey. Cause been dead, still alive, as you can imagine. So it has not been an easy walk. Very difficult. But one thing I had recommended when once you're walking and if you buck your toe, dress the toe, bandage up the toe, brush off yourself, and keep it moving. I hope I answered your question, Mama's handprint. Zai, me I wait for your question like a father wait for his child to born. Come on, man. Me know you have it there in a Zai. Me sure you have it. I mean, know so your question them scary, so I just want to get it out of the way and done. Yeah. Ah, very good. See, guys, I tell you, Zai always asks great questions. Now, Zai is asking in the chat. She says, "What keeps you motivated to continue YouTube?" First of all, Zai, my son. Everything I'm do it for my son. No joke. Everything I do it for him. And to be honest, YouTube in a sense also gives me release, give me peace of mind. Why? I get to do the things that I like and share it with people who actually enjoy it. So for every like that drops on my channel, if anybody has visited my channel before, and I believe all of you who are here have been a part of the J Squad. If any one of you has been over there, you would realize that single-handedly I answer every single question or every single comment that pops on my channel. I answer every one of them on my heart, every one of them once there's a question. So it gives me that kind of family vibe to share, for really answer and just relate and we reason and we talk and spend time together. So that's the reason why I always say comment, guys, comment, because I actually look forward to your comments. So that's one of the motivating factors for me. Another thing that motivates me is whenever people link me on IG or any other platform and say, hey Jay, The last live that you did was very good for me. I really appreciate it. Or sometimes they say, hey, I like the cooking video that you did. Can I get the recipe and so on? So, you know, when people reach out to me and connect with me, it tells me that my videos are reaching people. People are watching. People are appreciating and enjoying the content that I put out. So it keeps me going. I remember a few months ago, there was a drought. There was a real serious drought in regards to me putting out videos. Like, I couldn't find the content to put out. Nothing. I was digging deep and I couldn't find nothing because there was no interaction whatsoever. Nobody now talk to me, me nah get no feedback. And that was when I made the transition to cooking on the channel. Thanks to Carla D. Openly, may I big up Carla D. I did one video. Um, I did one video. Before I did the video, me and Carla reason, because Carla and I are friends since I was a teenager, since me a little boy. And even though I'm from St. Thomas and she's from another parish, but through music, and Carla is a musician as well for the persons who don't know, you don't know, but Carla is a musician and an artist as well. And I had a conversation with Carla, and Carla was saying she loved to see when a man cook in a kitchen. And she put me to task and said she dare me to cook. And that's when I did the Callaloo video. When I did that Callaloo video, that was my first cooking video. And I was so shy about it that I didn't even put any audio on there. Me never thought none at all on that video. And it's a good video. If you guys have not seen it, you can go over and go watch that video. That's a very, very good um video. It was my first cooking video. And the response that I got from that video, me nah lie you, it was so rich. People actually appreciate it and motivated me to keep going. All right. Mama's Unpretty, she says, what were your challenges in your Christian journey? Mama, the biggest challenge I did have is the boyfriend girlfriend one. I one of the worst problem that me did have because as a youth coming up, I hated being alone, and that carried me over into my 20s and 30s and so on. It's a tough time, not easy. Another one was me spending time, in other words, by myself. I to read it, yeah, me will read it, but when me have somebody for reason on the word, it actually reach to a better place. Me actually enjoy that, right? So yeah. Question also, and I see a question that's popped up. I was going to ignore it, but let me answer you. No, I don't smell bad, Mr. Boulder. All right, and I'm not gonna disclose that kind of information. That this is not the place for that. All right. So, what's your question again, Carla D? All right. Yes, Carla, very much so. I have been depressed. Sadly, I have been depressed bad by past experiences to the point where in 2017 I literally felt out of myself. I feel like I never me. I I always share this testimony and I tell people that I came to the point where me never know the days of the week. Me never know. I lost it. I wasn't myself none at all. And until I got to that place where it wasn't healthy. And you know how that the rest of that story goes. Welcome to Dear Twins. I see you. Welcome. As I said before, guys, I'm not gonna be sticking around. Also, many people start spam the live, so we need to really get off of here. Because me not really have the patience like some people in regards to people who do nonsense like that. All right. Carla says, oh yeah. So Zai says, how do you balance work, being a dad, and keeping up with YouTube? Me no know. Zai, I don't know. Honest to God, I don't know how I do it. Like any little space in between where I have downtime, that's when I probably would do YouTube. Like on a Saturday or a Sunday evening, I'd shoot a video. Or maybe during the week, if I find myself with some time, I'll drop a video. But I always try to make time for the Thursday night live. Where work is concerned, also, but just try to use up my daytime to just do schoolwork stuff. Because for the persons who know, I am a teacher, and if you don't know, I am a teacher as well. So it's not easy. Thank God because I have my mom and my father around. They are able to fill in where the parental part of the thing is. So every opportunity that I get now to really spend some time with CJ, then me just do that. All right. So it's a hard balancing act, but you have to do what we have to do. All right. Thank you, Carla. Carla says she knows what I mean. Any other questions? And we're trying to hit the 60 minutes, guys. Once we hit the 60 minutes, and that's it. All right. We're not gonna stick around much longer. Tonight we're not stay too long on the live here as I had promised before, because I want us to go over to simple things if we can. Simple things is having our devotion tonight as well. Any other questions, Zai? Any other questions from you, Carla? Any other questions? We are open for questions tonight. Another thing, guys, just because that happened a while ago, let me just address it. For all the other persons who do live streams, be careful who you actually let onto your platform. As you guys can see a while ago, this person who came onto the platform a while ago was a stranger. I don't know him, but I think it came as a result of a share out. And sometimes some people really just come on your channel and just come cause trouble. They're mischievous people, so you have to be alert and aware of what is going on. All right, welcome Twin Jarvis. Jarvises, I always love having you over. Thank you for the wonderful comments that you left on my channel as well. Fully appreciate it. All right, Twin Jarvises, we are here having a little Q&A tonight, so you can go ahead and shoot your question, and we should be just fine. Right? Mama's Unprint. Thank you, God. He brought you. Thank God he brought you through a lovely road. It's not easy journey. No, it's never an easy journey. Never an easy journey. Buju Banton says in one of his songs, it's not an easy road. And it is so true. It's not an easy road. And some people think that it is easy, but it is not. It's not easy. It is not easy. Michael, where were you? Somebody jumped on my live a while ago, Michael. Where were you? I had to take care of it myself. All right, so as I was saying, guys, you have to be careful. Even last night we were over by Michael's live. Not last night, night before, and it was the same thing. We were experiencing the people them start spam Michael live with all sort of nonsense, just like what we just saw a while ago. So thank you for reporting them, Michael. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys. So as I said before, we're wrapping up. We have a few minutes to go, so you can go ahead and just ask more questions. Really appreciate it. Twin Jarvises, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask the question. Guaranteed an answer as long as it is YT friendly. All right. We have 8,000 people on the chat as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Really appreciate you here. All right. Also, the link is pinned, so you guys can just jump upstairs if you have a few questions that you'd like to ask, and we can just wrap it up. All right, Dav, welcome. Yes, Dav. Everyone can actually report the person, so you guys can report that person so that YT knows that that person is a troublemaker. Right? Person come on my live and I ask me about underwear and all of these things. I ask me the smell. Do you smell bad? That's silly. Yeah, that's silly. Dav, I hope that you always have an opportunity to Dav, I hope that you always have an opportunity to come over to my live. Um, so I'm using this opportunity also because I'm very cautious of this, but I'm using this opportunity also, Dav, to award your efforts because of what you did for me. Some esteem, I respect people who respect me. So two persons will be getting a thank you tonight. So type on, let me see what I wanna say something, Zai. Yes, Zai, the devil always rears his ugly head. Always, always, always try to rear their ugly heads. But you know what? God always put people in your corner to have your back. If you agree with me, say amen. Yeah, of course, Mama Handprint, I came back to you. Certainly. Oh, Dav, just remind me of the question, please. All right, so if you look in the chat, you'll see something different. So Zai, you've been upgraded to moderator, and also Dav, you've been updated to moderator on my channel. Um, Mama Handprint, a lot of people have been complaining from the other day that they are not getting notifications, especially when it comes to me. I'm not seeing a lot of notifications from persons who I'm connected with whenever they go live or anything like that. Yeah. So big up yourself, Zai. Big up, big up, big up, big up. And big up yourself, Dav. And what that mean, it means whenever me go live or anything like that, you ought to be there. Because the work is necessary. All right. I need persons in my corner to really do some work inside of the chat whenever I'm upstairs. Because I can't be focusing on the chat and then focusing on the nonsense taking place down there. As we realize people are spamming now. And I kind of have a feeling, I know why the person did that a while ago. Because I was over by Michael's live and we actually encountered a lot of them and I was one of the moderators working on subduing them. So I know some of them will get attacked eventually, but I saw the devil work as one of you guys said a while ago. To answer Tasha's question now, Tasha says, so when is your next song? I believe she's saying, when is your next song coming? There are always projects in mind. Um there are always projects in mind. Before the year is out, chances are by next month you probably hear something new. Um I have a collaboration that is also in the pipelines with an artist from Bahamas. He's an established artist in Bahamas as well. So I have that coming up as well, but I just not go to studio yet, go do none of that. For the persons who don't know, I'm a recording artist. I just not put out that over JC's because JC's are JC's and J Jones 876 is J Jones 876. Right? We have 8,000 people watching, so we really appreciate you for coming out. We appreciate you for being a part of what we do here. All right. Also, so I guess I answered Tasha's two questions. All right. Yeah, congratulations, Dav. And the reason why I do that, I know you. I know you, Dav. I've seen you over by Jesus' daughter. And if she was here, I probably would have did the upgrade her too because of me know say uno have my back. 9,000 people here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Remember, guys, to like up the live, like up the live, like up the live. All right. So Zai saying, I realize that even though a video gets a whole bunch of views, they don't subscribe. Uh, how do you deal with that? Zai, honestly, me not kill up myself over it. And as you would watch my channel, you must have watched my channel for your channel to make that statement. I get a lot of views, but the views don't seem to be transmitting into subscription. I have videos on my channel that have gone over 1,000 and odd what views. I have at least three or so videos that have gone over 1,000 views, and yet still I am under 1,000 subscribers. So I'm just leveling it to the point that I think people go back what to watch, or people just watch and not connect. Yeah. So but yes, as Michael said, don't use the S word over here. Say bake or say banana or connect, right? Because I'm not yet monetized, and YT algorithm picks up what is written, but they don't really chastise you for what is said. So that's a bit of education for all the other content creators that are here as well. YT focuses on what is written mostly. The algorithm picks up the written more than the said, the spoken. So you can get away by it if you say it, but if you write it, it's a problem. So yeah, man, they watch the videos, but them not connect. They don't go ahead and connect, Zai, and it's frustrating. Now, like very frustrating at times because you're putting out the content and you're working hard, and yet still it not convert to what you would want to see it convert into, and it's frustrating. Not lie, stressing at times too. But if you are in it for the numbers, if you're in it for the subscription, if you're in it go make a money, and that's your only priority, then you're gonna always feel frustrated. And guess what? You're gonna fail at YT if you do that. Next question. And as I said, guys, I don't want to stay long. Zai, you don't understand editing. I want hell of a something, man. Editing crazy, man. Editing will take up a lot of your time, even the whole day, if you're not careful. Because sometimes when you edit something a particular way, you go back over it and say, hey, I'm not like that again, and you change it. And that alone takes up a lot of time. To find copyright-free music is another issue again. Um, that's crazy. It's crazy. Mama Anprin says, doesn't it make up the watch hours? Yeah, in a sense, Mama, it does. It does make up the watch hours, but truth be told, at 28 days you have to reach there. You have 28 days to reach there. How many of us are going to hit that number in the 28 days? How many of us? It's not so easy. It's not easy at all. Yeah, the connection is very much important. The connection, the connection is important, very, very, very important, because one, the connection helps you to feel motivated. That's the first thing. Because once you see the numbers going up, you're gonna say, yeah man, may I do something, and people are see me. And it kind of pushes you to move forward, right? And it says, if you were not popular, Zai says, and if you were not so popular beforehand, it's just as hard. Now, Twin Jarvis says, I see where I get a few copyright free music that can affect getting monetized. Yeah. All right, let me answer that. She says, I see where I got a few copyright free music can affect getting monetized. Yes. If you get copyright strikes for all right, copyright warnings and copyright strikes are two different things. All right. Now, if you get a warning, Twin Jarvis it is excusable. You can get by that by just clipping out the part that the unmonetized music is. You can clear out that and go back to the drawing board with your video. But once you get a copyright strike and somebody report your channel for using their material, then that's where the problem comes in. YT will not give you monetization if you have such a strike on your channel. So that is the reason why always find it is best to always find songs that are not copywritten to put on your video. Um, YouTube library have some good ones that you can use, very 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 good ones. Um, and most of the platforms that we use to edit also comes with their own library you can get where you can get material that is not copywritten. All right. All right. So Zai is answering the question. She said yes. Yes, it can. You can go into YT Studio and make recommended adjustments, of course. As I was saying before, you can clip out the parts that are a problem. Um, Dav is saying I got copyright already, but it won't get cut out, so I leave it. My first vlog, my very 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 first vlog, I did a vlog where I walk my entire community, and I was just focusing on the businesses that are in my community and just featuring these business people and so on. And let me show you how serious them people here be with the copyright issues. I put one of my songs, a famous song, I put one of my songs on the video, and I got a copyright strike because the song was already distributed. The song was distributed through um I don't remember the distributor, but I got a copyright strike for my own song, and I tried taking it out and I couldn't take it out because it was in so many places in the video. And you know what I had to do? I had to delete that video off of the channel. I didn't want to delete it because it would remind me of where I'm coming from in regards to vlogging. But it did have to go because I know saying in the long term it was gonna be a problem. So I made the sacrifice and I took it off the channel. Deleted that video off the channel. Anything else? We're boiling down. We're boiling down. We're about to get out of here. And we should have gone already because we had said that on the hour we would have left, but people still ask questions. So I know I could have kept it private. Thank you, Ding, for coming over. Ding from the Philippines. Welcome, welcome, Ding. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Philippines in the building, guys. If you have not yet connected with Ding, make sure that you go ahead and connect with Ding. Ding is a very good friend of mine, also a very good friend of Michael's, and we visit Ding very often. A very good guy from the Philippines. And ladies, Ding not married yet, so if you're interested in a Filipino guy, you can always check out Ding. And the reason why I do that is because Ding did that to me the other day over his channel. So, ladies, if you are not yet connected with Ding, you can go connect with Ding. He's a single guy and he's also a teacher. Ding may read out your file, Papa. Big up yourself, Ding. Big up yourself, big up yourself. But yeah, man, we have friends around the world. A lot of people are actually a part of the J Squad, and so are you. So we really appreciate you people for being a part of the J Squad. Yeah, man, Wagwan Ding. Wagwan. We taught him that the other day too, Wagwan. You know, I really respect the Filipinos in regards to YT. Whenever you go to their lives and they get an opportunity to really meet you, they allow you to feel welcome. And me look on it and me say, we're over here in Jamaica. And if I visit somebody live, they act as if they don't even see you. You know? Merely sometimes they'll say hello to you. They act as if they don't see you. But once you go over to the Filipinos them and they realize that you're there for the whole night. Hey guys, make a love shout out to Jay from Jamaica. Jay from Jamaica, Jay from Jamaica. Connect with Jay from Jamaica, guys. And they must send traffic to come to the channel. But yet still we as Jamaicans we come over there and we come over here and we see one another. And when I push one another, the level of love that these people show whenever I visit their channels, it's rich. And you feel like you're the one, go back. And I try to adopt that principle once I'm over here. Anytime I see somebody in my chat, Me I welcome you, man. Big you up. Big up, big up, big up. Guys, if you have not yet connected with Michael, connect with Michael. If you have not yet connected with Zai, connect with Zai. I'll summon do it over here, so because me learn how it do over there. And it makes you feel warm. It's a rich environment, as Michael says in the chat, guys. So, Ding, just to update you, we're asking random questions. It's a Q&A. So you have the opportunity now, Ding, to ask whatever questions you'd like to ask to Jay Sales. So you can ask your question, Ding, and I guarantee you that I'll answer. Whether you want to ask a question about Jay, you want to ask about the channel, or you want to ask about Jamaica, anything, you can go ahead and ask your question. We are more than happy over here to answer you. Right. Zai says in the chat, she says, so true. And connecting with one channel doesn't deprive you of connections with others. So true, Zai. We are selfish. A lot of the times we're selfish and we don't want to share what we know either. You know, we make it seem as if like if I tell you my secrets of how I become successful, it is gonna damage my channel. No, not damage your channel. You're just selfish. Simple. And I know people might be watching this live right now, but me no business. Some of we selfish for YT. Some of we selfish over here, man. We not share information. We're not kind. We're not kind. All right, somebody else just popped in a while ago on the live. We appreciate you for stopping by. Even though if you're silent and you're watching, we do appreciate you for stopping by as well. We are grateful. Everybody who passed through, we're grateful because guess what? Me not put down no connections anywhere. Me not put down no bananas nowhere. Me not put it down nowhere. So for everybody who actually comes and says, "Hey, I'm connecting with you with your channel," Jay says very grateful. I'm grateful for it because, as I say, I didn't put it anywhere. I'm just putting out good content so that people can actually, be a part of what we are doing here. And thank you, Michael. Big them up, man. Big up all silent watchers. We're grateful for you too. We're grateful. Ding is just taking breakfast, guys. Remember the time difference in Philippines versus Jamaica, guys. So it is pretty early now over in the Philippines. So Ding is taking his breakfast now. Right? So Ding, I'm grateful that you passed through. Very thankful that you made the opportunity took the opportunity to really pass through and share breakfast with everybody on the live, right? We're grateful. All right, guys, I had promised you that I wouldn't stay very long. We have a few more minutes to go. All right, so we're boiling down now. Any last questions that you'd like to ask, guys, so we can just wrap this up? Shoot your questions. Yeah, we're down now to 3 million viewers, 3 million viewers, 3 million viewers. Still grateful for the persons who came over. Still grateful for the persons who are still here. Remember, once you're here, like up the live, guys. It really helps the channel. We're at 16 live, guys. We know we can do better. We can do much better than just 16 likes. We're at 16 likes. We can do much better. We have more than 16 persons who have passed through, guys. So once you pass through and you see what's going on, guys, make the connection. Please make the connection. We have 6 million persons over here. 6 million persons over here. Like up the live, guys. Like it up, like it up. All right. So since nobody else is asking any questions, I think we can actually end the live stream now. Zai says it perfectly. She says everybody can succeed, and I totally agree with you, Zai. All of us can succeed on here. It not put on for no one person. The whole we can actually succeed on here. All right. So Zai says, what is the deciding factor in introducing someone, a potential partner, to your son? All right. As I did say before earlier, I have observed the person for a while before I let you into my personal space. It's not so much as how me feel, because a lot of the time when we jump in a relationship, we are in the relationship because it gives us gratification and it satisfies our need in the relationship. But any relationship that I enter into, I first take into consideration how it is going to affect my son. So I watch your qualities, and if you are somebody based on your qualities who I see will be able to care for my child as much as I love my child, then that right there is a nice white flag. You understand? I feel more comfortable when I watch how you interact with even your family members. I watch how you interact. If you have a child, I watch how you interact with your child. And I'm watching you when you don't expect me to be watching you. You understand? Because sorry, you have some people who the quickest thing to agitate them snap at the child. I know that when you get involved in my life, you're going to treat my child the same way. So I'm cautious of a person like that. You understand where I'm coming from? So that right there is one factor. Um, as I said, I watch your family life. I watch how you relate with your family members. I watch when you go up on the phone with your mother or your father or your brother or sister, how you relate, how you talk to them. Because you can't always put on a show. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. You can hide your true personality for a while, but if you are being observed during the time when you don't expect to be observed, that's when the individual actually see who you are. And based on that, you can make a calculated decision. So I always take that into consideration. If you know, say, as long as I let a woman into my space, then she will care for my son unconditionally. Because me now do the stepmother something where you come and abuse my pit, me ever have things you can do that. It's as simple as that. Because guess what? I know who I am, and I know say if you have a child already, I'm not gonna abuse your child. I'm not gonna tear down your child. I'm not gonna hurt that child's feelings. Understand? I'm going to be a role model and a father figure. So the least that I can expect with you coming into my life is that you actually love on my child and be a mother figure for my child. So in regards to a potential partner, them are red flags and those are my white flags. Thank you for the 8 million persons who are over here. We really appreciate you stopping by. If you have not yet connected with JC, just find one of my smaller videos, shorter videos. Watch that video to its extent, and you can go ahead and make the connection. At that point, you're guaranteed to see me back at your house. Promise. Promise you guys. So if you've not yet connected, go over, man. Promise to come back. Always do. And all if you not come back, me always have to go back see me. Somebody stay. I'm a genuine connector. 9 million persons on the live. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're having a Q&A with us. Yeah, man, as soon as you come in, just like up the live. We're having a Q&A. You have the opportunity now to openly speak to JCs, and I'll respond to whatever queries and questions you might have in regards to YT, in regards to my country, in regards to my life personally. And if it is something that I can answer, I will answer on the live stream. But if it is not something that I can answer on the live stream, I can refer you to my Instagram. My Instagram is at j_says876, and we can continue the discussion there. All right. So any little queries that you would have, if you don't want to do it on the live, that's fine. You can always reach over to me on my IG and we can talk over there. All right. Also, guys, remember I have merch available, and I also thank you so much, Mama. I also design these things. So I was the one who actually designed this shirt. So I do that kind of stuff, guys. So if you are interested in acquiring my services, you can also hit me up on my IG. We can have a talk over there as well. All right. So masks are available, shirts are available, guys. Just hit me up on my IG and we can talk from there. All right. So Ding asked a very, very, very important question that was asked earlier. Right. Ding asked if I'm single. Single as in not married. I am a divorcee, and I'm a divorcee, and I'm a single parent taking care of my son. All right. If I'm seeing anyone, that's a different question. Right. Now, in regards to seeing anyone, I have my eyes somewhere. Not gonna disclose it, but the person will know all the details at the right time, and I'm waiting on God so that I can make my move when the time is right. Okay? I hope I answered the question. And Michael are dead with laughing in the comment section. But yeah, Michael, nothing is wrong with you laughing. No good with your laughter, Michael. Any other questions, guys? We're boiling down. So I'm gonna take at least 3 more questions and then we can close off the live. So make these questions good. Wow. You hear that, guys? So in the Philippines, divorce is not allowed, guys. Divorce is not allowed in the Philippines. Interesting. I don't know if it's about that thing. I don't know what to say about that. Because if you if you are somewhat connected with somebody and it now work out, I don't believe you have to stay night and make the person kill you. Listen, Tasha asked a very important question. She said, "Do you like playing hard to get? Are you a flirt?" Let me address that. There's a time and place for everything, and realistically speaking, they you can't just let down your guard and you can't just let down your guard and just jump into anything that comes at you. You have to know what you're getting into. Like when I was much younger, I used to be this flamboyant flirt type of guy. I would smile and laugh up with everybody and pass a 1 word or a 2 word every now and again and still don't mean anything by it. But as you become older, as I become older, it's just not exciting anymore to be that kind of guy. So, to answer your question, Tasha, I don't think I'm that kind of person anymore. It's like it get boring to me now, and not exciting. The joy for me right now is to, and I'm speaking futuristically now, is to actually, set my family in order and find that lovely person and settle down and live that kind of life where I'm building with that person and growing old with that person. And that's on my mindset there right now. So as I say, I'm just waiting on God to really do what He's doing. And when God say, "All right, the time is right," then the time is right. You know. But until then, I just have to season myself and just trust God. Ding is asking me how I find Filipino women. Filipino women are that I've seen on your channel on your chats. Ding, they are nice people, just like Jamaican women. I can make that connection or comparison. Nice people, but don't get them out because once you get them out, you're gonna have a problem. I've seen that. I've seen that. Ding, as I said before, I'm waiting. So even if you introduce me to your friends, Ding, it probably wouldn't go anywhere. I'm waiting on God, pops. So let's see. But I'm waiting on God. So yeah, Zai was saying something. Zai and I, she says, "How do you cope with that if you lived in the Philippines?" Trust me, if you know my story, and one of these days, Zai, you will know my story. I think I'm gonna do something along that lines one of these days where I'll probably do a story time and I'll really tell you guys where I'm coming from. I might not give all the details because I'm not going to buy my book when my book drop. But I might tell a portion of the story and you will understand why that would be a difficult thing for me if I was living in the Philippines. Because the relationship that I'm coming out of, it was literally hell on earth. Seriously, hell on earth. It wasn't a nice experience in no way or form. There were a few instances where you could look back and say, yes, those were good moments, but The majority of the relationship was hard. It was difficult. It was hurtful, painful. It was deceptive. It, there are so many adjectives I can actually use to to ex, to actually describe the experience that I had on in that relationship. So trust me, it's rough. So you know, I wouldn't be able to cope with that if I was living in the Philippines. Anything else? Michael, anything from you? Zai, anything? Tasha, 5 minutes to go, guys. 5 minutes to go. 8 persons watching. Thank you for the 8 million persons who are here. Really appreciate you being here. Really, really, really appreciate you sharing some time out of your busy time to be here with us this evening. I do appreciate you stopping by. Remember to like the live as soon as you pop in. We really appreciate it. It helps the channel a whole lot. It really does. So we appreciate you. All right. All right. Zaya is asking if you could get one desire fulfilled today, what would it be? That one desire would be to be financially successful, completely financially successful, so that I can actually take care of all of the needs of my family. I am a family person, and I grew up. I grew up tough. I grew up hard, right? And my dream would be to be able to take care of everybody. And who know me know and who no know, you know now. I'm that kind of person. Big up yourself, Bullseye. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live chat. Welcome to the live chat. Bullseye, it's enough respect. And I appreciate you passing through, big brother. 100% enjoy and appreciate you passing through. All right. It says, what is the time now in Jamaica? The time now in Jamaica is 8:27. Sorry about that, guys. I was having a showdown with CJ a while ago. He and I was having a conversation. So yeah. Welcome, Alicia. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live chat. Welcome. So the question that we were asking Alicia, it's a Q&A. You would have had the opportunity to ask whatever questions you'd like to ask JSAs in regards to the channel or the country and so on. Right? We have 10 persons watching now. So welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Daddy, Daddy, I don't see him. Okay, no problem. You don't see him? Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So we are 1 minute, 1 minute away, 1 minute away for closing off the live, and we're sticking to the time tonight. Really appreciate all the persons who made the effort to pass through. Some late, some early, but thank you for everybody who came in. Remember to like the live as soon as you come in. Also, if you're not yet connected with the JC's family, you can go ahead and watch one of my shorter videos. There are short videos there, at least 5 minutes, and you guys can just watch one of the short videos and just go ahead and connect with the family. And once you do so, you're guaranteed for me to come back as long as you're a content creator. So yeah, man, guys, make the link, make the link, make the link, make the link. Thank you, Ding, for the virtual hug. Virtual hug to you, my friend. You are a brother and a friend to myself and Michael. We really appreciate you. All right, always a pleasure coming over to your life, guys. If you've not yet connected with Ding, please connect with Ding. If you really want to grow your channel, go and connect with Ding because Ding is gonna put you out there. He's gonna make sure that um his family knows you and Ding family big. Believe me, Ding's family very big. So yeah, guys, go out there and show some support. I also see, yeah, man, connect with Jay, connect, 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 connect. If you have not yet connected, connect, connect, connect. If you're not connected to Michael, connect as well, guys. 8 million people on the chat, and we really, really appreciate. Yes, Michael live streams as well, Ding. Michael live streams as well. Michael just started live streaming recently, but yes, he does live streams as well. Ding, also, I am working on acquiring the machine that you said I should get. You gave me some tips as well. And that's another thing about Ding as well, guys. He will always give you advice and tips to make your live stream better. So, yeah, man is a good guy to connect with if you really want to understand how to grow your channel. So, guys, I'm 1 minute over the time. And we're not gonna break the rule. We're gonna actually do what we're doing this time around. So I just want to ask God's blessings over every one of you that passed through. Whether you're a Christian or you don't really believe in the whole Christianity something, I still giving you a shout out, guys, and I'm still asking God to just bless you, bless your family, keep you safe, and just continue to help you to show love. And until we see you on the next time, just continue to connect with Jay says. Always aim to put out good content. If you wish to actually sponsor the channel as well, you guys can feel free to connect with me on Instagram. We are open to every kind of support that we can actually get. We're really appreciative of all of you. And once you connect with us, you're guaranteed that I'm gonna connect back with you. All right, guys. So mega love shout out to every one of you that made it possible to just sit with me and learn about me tonight in a nutshell. So, guys, until the next one, Jay says, and we are out of here. So, guys, I'm going to leave the chat running for a little bit. If you want to connect with each other, you can connect with each other. If you need to take your screenshots, you can go ahead and take your screenshots so that you can go back to that person at a later date. But thank you for all the persons, even the silent persons who stayed in the chats. Still having 9 million persons online, so we are grateful. If you've not yet connected with Jay says, go ahead, connect, 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 connect. Really appreciate the connection, guys. All right. If you've not connected with Michael Asphalt Jr., go ahead and connect with Michael Asphalt. If you're not connected with Ding, go ahead and connect with Ding. If you've not yet connected with Zion I, connect with Zion I. If you've not yet connected to Bullseye TV, connect to Bullseye TV. You guys can go through the chat and you will see all the persons that were here on the live tonight. Just connect with one another, guys, so that we can grow together and build together. Remember, this YT family is not just about Jay says, but it's about all of us, and all of us have a goal that we are working towards. Remember, Mama's handprint as well, guys. Connect with Mama's handprint as well. Very, very, very good content creator as well. Guys, if you want to connect with each other, remember to go ahead and just screenshot each other. British, as soon as you start your channel, we'll be sending traffic over to you as well. But I'm thankful that you were actually here tonight. Always a wonderful supporter. Also, guys, make sure you get Twin Jarvis's. Very good content creator as well, guys. So go ahead and get yourself connected with Twin Jarvis's as well. One and only Dav is also a very close friend of mine as well. Go ahead and connect. Also, Jesus' daughter, connect with Jesus' daughter as well, guys. Connect with Simple Things as well. Simple Things Outreach Ministry. You guys can connect with Simple Things as well. Connect with Alex from Elite Jamaica. All of these people are persons who have helped JCs to reach to where I am at right now. So yeah, guys, connect, connect, connect. All right. And until then, we're out of here, guys. So continue to show love. I'm keeping the live running for a little bit longer, but I'm gonna be off screen and off camera.
The second time into his mother's womb and be born.
Remember, guys, also, if you have not yet gone over to Simple Things, jump over to Simple Things when you finish. Simple Things is having her nightly devotion, and it would be nice if you just jump over and just let her know that you're coming from the JC's family. So just let her know that JC's sent you. All right. So let's just jump right over and just do a run through over by Simple Things right now. Simple Things Outreach, guys. Let's jump over there.